Understanding your Apple ID balance limits.
Hello there, Apple users. Today we're going to dive deep into understanding your Apple ID balance, particularly the potential limitations that may exist in transferring these funds. We'll be focusing on how much you can transfer from your Apple ID balance and what factors may influence this.
What is an Apple ID balance?
First, let's start with some basics. Your Apple ID balance represents the credit you have in your account. It can come from Apple gift cards, App Store and iTunes gift cards, adding funds directly to your Apple ID, or through refunds from the Apple Store. This balance can be used to purchase items from the Apple App Store, iTunes Store, or to buy iCloud storage.
Can you transfer Apple ID balance?
A critical aspect to remember is that, typically, the Apple ID balance is non-transferable. This means that you can't directly transfer funds from your Apple ID balance to another account, be it a bank account, another Apple ID, or a third-party service. You can only use your Apple ID balance to make purchases in places that accept Apple ID as a payment method.
Are there limits to spending the Apple ID balance?
While there's no set limit to how much your Apple ID balance can be, there might be a limit on the amount you can spend in a single transaction, which depends on the specific rules of the store where you're making a purchase. Remember that all purchases made with the Apple ID balance are subjected to the Apple Media Services terms and conditions. That wraps up our discussion on Apple ID balances. In short, while there's no specific cap on how much your balance can be, it's important to note that these funds are generally non-transferable. They're best utilized for purchases within the Apple ecosystem. We hope this clears up any confusion you may have had about the subject. Happy Apple shopping!